ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नामिने गौरतुजे नमः। पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत श्री राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवती नैष्ठिकी। यत्कीर्तनं यद्स्मरणं यदीक्षणं यद्वन्दनं यश्रवणं यदर्हणं लोकस्य सद्यो विद्नोति कल्मषं तस्मै सुभद्राश्रवसे नमो नमः। भूतैर्महद्भिर्मा पुरो विभुर्निर्मायशेते यद्मूषपूरुषः भुङ्क्ते गुणान् षोडश षोडशात्मकः सोऽलङ्कृशिष्ट भगवान् वचांसि मे। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्य ईश्वरम्। हरे कृष्णा। Welcome to this special seminar which we are celebrating on the very auspicious event Sri Radha Ashtami, which is on September 14th. Okay. So, Radha Ashtami, very important, and recently we celebrated Janmashtami, now Radha Ashtami is coming. So we had this idea that let us know and learn more about Srimati Radharani, Radha Tattva. Okay. So we have this book called Srimati Radharani, by His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj, who is very, very senior and who have written many books on this these kind of topics which are very secret, right? So on basis of the writings which Maharaj have given, the knowledge in this book, we will discuss something about Srimati Radharani, whatever we can discuss in the next 7 days till September 13. September 14 is the Radharani's birthday, appearance day, the Radhashtami festival. So this 7 days we are trying and we are trying to help each other in order to prepare our consciousness for the celebration of Radhashtami, and in order to prepare our consciousness, prepare our mood in a prayerful mood, so that we can pray to Radharani for her blessings. Okay. So first question comes is, who is Srimati Radharani? People in general do not know actually, okay, about Radharani, about Radha Tattva. Radha Tattva is very, very confidential subject matter which is hidden even from the Vedas. This is very hidden matter, something most confidential things. So as a result, there are many misconceptions, first of all, or no conception at all. Means either they know something here, there something wrong, or they don't know at all about Srimati Radharani. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 4.56 purport, Srila Prabhupada writes that the two transcendentalists, Radha and Krishna, are a puzzle to materialists. For materialist people, it's a very great puzzle. They cannot figure out what is Radha and Krishna. For them, they are just like mundane boy and girl having some loving affairs. It's not like that. The description of Radha and Krishna from the diary of Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami is condensed explanation. But one needs great spiritual insight. What Prabhupada is writing, that one needs great spiritual insight to understand the mystery of these two personalities. So Radharani is not some ordinary girl, or also she is not some very special lady of this material world with whom Lord Krishna was having his pastimes. One should not think that, okay, Radharani means some normal girl, ordinary girl, or some special girl of this material world. Krishna had some loving affairs with her. No. She is the Shakti, Ahladani Shakti, pleasure giving potency of Krishna. Radharani is the Ahladani Shakti, the pleasure giving potency of Krishna, and she renders service unto him eternally. Sanatan, eternally she renders service to Krishna in the material world and in the spiritual realm also. So here Maharaj is saying that in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami explained about Srimati Radharani. So here today we are discussing based on the book of His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Swami Maharaj. Maharaj is saying that he is quoting Chaitanya Charitamrita written by Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is explaining about Radharani's tattva based on the diary of Srila Swarup Damodar Goswami. So that's how it is like chain. So what it is mentioned there, Radha Krishna Pranay Vikritir Ahladni Shaktir Asmad एकत्मानाव अपि भुवि पुरा देह भेदम गतौ तौ चैतन्याख्यम प्रकटम अधुना तद्द्वव्यम चैक्यम आप्तम राधा भावद्युति स्वलितम नौमी कृष्ण स्वरूपम। राधा कृष्ण एक आत्मा दुई देहधारी अन्योन्य विलासे रास आस्वादन कोरी। राधा कृष्ण एक आत्मा दुई देहधारी। So what is the meaning here? That the loving affairs of Sri Radha and Krishna are transcendental manifestations of the Lord's internal pleasure giving potency. One should not think that it is just some mundane loving affairs, but actually it is transcendental manifestation of the Lord's internal pleasure giving potency. A pleasure giving potency is Srimati Radharani. So although Radha and Krishna are one in their identity, they separated themselves eternally. Identically they are one, but they separated themselves eternally. Now these two personalities, Radha and Krishna, these two transcendental personalities have again united. So they were one, then they eternally separated, and now they are again united as one. And what is that form? In the form of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna hi anya. Okay. So I bow down to him, he is praying, who has manifested himself with the sentiment. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is a Radha Krishna combined form. So eternally they were one, then they manifested as two, Radha and Krishna, and now they are again united, Radha and Krishna same, united and became Sri Krishna Chaitanya. So I bow down to him who has manifested himself with the sentiment and complexion of Srimati Radharani. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is having the sentiment, bhava, the mood of Srimati Radharani, and also the complexion of Srimati Radharani. Okay. Although, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu manifested himself with the sentiment and the complexion of Srimati Radharani, although he is Krishna himself. So he is Krishna, but he is coming in the sentiment and the complexion of Srimati Radharani, and he is the combined form of Radha and Krishna also. So Radha and Krishna are one and the same. There is no difference. But they have assumed two bodies. Radha and Krishna, the question is, what is sentiment? Sentiment means bhava, the mood. Okay. So Radha and Krishna are one and the same, but they have assumed two bodies. Make sense? Okay. Okay. So in this way, Radha and Krishna are one, but they have assumed two bodies, and in this way they enjoy each other, testing, relishing the mellows of love, Shuddha Prema. That's the point. So why they have manifested two bodies? So that they can experience, relish the pure love, mellows, rasa, different rasas of prema. Okay. So Srila Prabhupada writes here in the purport of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 4.55 and 56. What Prabhupada is writing? The two transcendentalists, Radha and Krishna, are a puzzle to materialists. It's like puzzle. For them it is very secret. They cannot figure out what is it. The above description of Radha and Krishna from the diary of Sri Swarup Damodar Goswami is a condensed explanation. But one needs great now in order to understand this concept of Radha and Krishna and their mellow and their dealings. Prabhupada is saying that one needs great spiritual insight to understand the mystery of these two personalities. One needs very great spiritual insight, pure heart. So, because it's quite complicated, one is enjoying in two. Sri Krishna is the potent factor, and Srimati Radha Rani is the internal potency. Krishna is the potent factor and Radha Rani is the internal potency. According to Vedanta philosophy, there is no difference between the potent and the potency, Shakti and the Shaktiman. According to, so potent and potency, they are identical as per Vedanta philosophy. But we cannot differentiate between one and the other any more than we can separate fire from heat. Like fire and heat we cannot separate, same way here we cannot separate Shakti and Shaktiman, potent and potency. Okay? Now, Prabhupada is saying, in fact, Radharani is the internal potency of Sri Krishna and she eternally intensifies the pleasure of Sri Krishna. She intensifies the pleasure of Krishna. Impersonalists, Mayavadi, cannot understand this without the help of a Mahabhagavat devotee. Now, impersonalist people cannot understand Prabhupada saying this dealing between Radha and Krishna. Prabhupada is writing here. And if they want to understand, they need help of a Mahabhagavata devotee. Without the help of a Mahabhagavata, impersonalists cannot understand this. So Prabhupada is saying the very name Radha suggests Srimati Radharani. So what is the Radha meaning is that Srimati Radharani is eternally the topmost mistress of the comforts of Sri Krishna. This is the meaning of Radha. As such, she is the medium transmitting the living entity's services to Sri Krishna. And she is also the medium transmitting the living entity's services to Krishna. Okay, no one can directly serve Krishna. They need blessings of Srimati Radharani. Devotees in Vrindavan therefore seek the mercy of Srimati Radharani in order to be recognized as loving servitors of Sri Krishna. Okay, so in order to be recognized as the loving servant of Krishna, one need the mercy of Srimati Radharani. Okay, so Radharani is a manifestation of Krishna's love. Srimati Radharani is Ahladini Shakti, or the pleasure giving potency of Krishna. Krishna is Shaktiman, energetic, and Radha is energy, potency, Shakti. Radha and Krishna are one. Radha and Krishna are one Atma in the sense that they are Shakti and Shaktiman. So you cannot separate fire and heat. Same way you cannot separate Shakti and Shaktiman. So in that way you cannot separate Radha and Krishna. Radha and Krishna are one Atma. Even though they are one Atma, still, now this is complicated. Even though they are one Atma, still from time immemorial, they have manifested in two different forms in Goloka Vrindavan. For what? To enjoy sweet pastimes, Leelas, Rasa. So Krishna, who is Swayam Bhagavan, has unlimited. Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan. Now that Krishna, who is Swayam Bhagavan, is having unlimited potencies categorized in three divisions. The internal, now Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan, and so Krishna is Swayam Bhagavan. Krishna is having unlimited potencies, and all the potencies of Krishna are categorized in three divisions. The internal potency, or you can call it Antaranga Shakti. The external potency, you can call it Bahiranga Shakti. And the marginal potency, you can call Tatastha Shakti. Unlimited potencies of Krishna, but they are all categorized in three. So the marginal potency is Jiva Shakti, Jivas. Okay, clear? The external energy is the energy by which this material world is manifested, maintained and annihilated. The sthiti, the srishti, sthiti and pralay of this material world is done by external energy. Manifestation, maintenance and annihilation. Okay, so the external energy is the energy by which this material world is manifested, maintained and annihilated. The internal potency, the third one, is his potency by he maintains his spiritual world. So in order to maintain a spiritual world, the internal energy works. Clear? Internal energy works to maintain spiritual world. Material energy works to manifest, maintain and annihilate the material world. And Jiva, the Tatastha Sakti is Jiva Sakti. So this internal potency, which is known as Swarupa Shakti. Now you can so internal energy is also called Antaranga Shakti, also called Swarupa Shakti. Okay? So Swarupa Shakti, also another name is Chitta Shakti. Now this Chitta Shakti is having three aspects. Now we are going more technical. Krishna has unlimited potencies. They are categorized three: internal, external and marginal. Now internal is also known as Antaranga Shakti, Swarupa Shakti or Chitta Shakti. There are you can call internal potency same name, another name is Antaranga Shakti, another name is Swarupa Shakti, another name is Chitta Shakti, but same thing. Okay. Now Chitta Shakti or Swarup Shakti or internal potency or Antaranga Shakti, same thing. So Chitta Shakti is having three aspects. Chitta, Sat Chit Anand, from here this Chit comes. So Chitta Shakti is having three aspects. What is that? First is Sandhini, second is Samvit, third is Aladni. Sandhini, Samvit, Aladni, three. Sandhini Shakti is the Krishna's aspect of eternal existence. Sandhini Shakti is what? Is Krishna's aspect of eternal existence. Krishna exists eternally. Okay. The Lord's Krishna's existential potency by which he maintains his existence. Krishna's which Shakti by which he maintains, or he maintains his existence eternally. That is Sandhini Shakti. Clear? So the essential portion of the Sandhini potency is Shuddha Sattva. So Krishna's existence rests upon it. So Krishna is existing eternally. He is Sanatan. So that existence rests upon Sandhini Shakti. Now Krishna's mother, father, Krishna's abode, Krishna's house, Krishna's bedding, Krishna's seats, and these are all things, and so on. These all are transformations of Shuddha Sattva. Okay. So Sandhini Shakti is the essential portion of Sandhini Shakti is Shuddha Sattva, and these all things are Krishna's mother, father, Krishna's house, Krishna's abode. So these all things are Krishna's Sandhini Shaktis. Sandhini Shakti is having main portion is Shuddha Sattva. So these all things are the expansion, or you can say the manifestation of or transformation of this Shuddha Sattva. Krishna's house, Krishna's mother, father, Krishna's bed, Krishna's stick, all these things are the manifestation of or the transformation of Shuddha Sattva. And Shuddha Sattva is the portion or the main portion, essential portion of Sandhini Shakti. Sandhini Shakti is the one of the aspect, one out of three aspect of Chit Shakti, and Chit Shakti is one out of three Shakti of Krishna. Quite complicated, but you can note down, then it will be easy. Okay. Now coming to the second, Samvit Shakti. Chit Shakti is having three aspects. One is Sandhini. Sandhini is the potency by which Krishna maintains his existence eternally. Existential potency, you can say it. Now Samvit Shakti is the second one, second aspect. So in this Samvit Shakti is Krishna's aspect of cognizance or cognitive potency, which is also accepted as knowledge. Okay. So by this Samvit Shakti, Krishna knows himself and causes others to know him. Because of this Samvit Shakti, Krishna knows himself and Krishna causes others to know Krishna. So the essence of Samvit potency is knowledge. The essence of Sandhini Shakti was Shuddha Sattva. Now the essence of Samvit potency is knowledge that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is Krishna. This is the knowledge. The knowledge is Supreme Personality of Godhead is Krishna. This is the knowledge, Samvit potency. Now third is Haladni Shakti. So Haladni Shakti is Krishna's aspect of bliss. Okay, Krishna's aspect of bliss. So by bliss, Krishna, the Lord, gets pleasure and devotees are nourished. So this Haladni Shakti gives pleasure to Krishna and nourishes the devotees. By this Haladni Shakti, Haladni potency, Krishna possesses transcendental bliss and causes his devotees to experience bliss. Krishna is possessing the bliss, transcendental bliss, because of this Haladni Shakti. By this Haladni Shakti, he is having transcendental bliss, and also by this Haladni Shakti, he makes his devotee to experience the bliss. He causes his devotees to experience the bliss, transcendental bliss, by Haladni Shakti. Okay. Okay, so we can go till 9:30, 9:25 like that. So clear, Krishna is having unlimited potencies. That potencies are categorized as three category. What is that three category? Internal energy, external energy and marginal energy. Internal energy is called Antaranga Shakti, Swarup Shakti or Chit Shakti. Same name. So this Chit Shakti is having three aspects: Sandhini, Samvit and Aladni. So Samvit, Sandhini Shakti is the potency, or you can say the potency by which Krishna maintains his eternal existence. Samvit Shakti is the potency by which Krishna knows himself and Krishna makes his devotees to know him. Okay, that is knowledge. So the essence of Sandhini, essence of Samvit Shakti is knowledge. Essence of Sandhini Shakti is Shuddha Sattva. And the third is Aladni Shakti, so by which Krishna gets pleasure and devotees are nourished. Krishna possesses transcendental bliss by this Aladni Shakti, and Krishna causes his devotees to experience the transcendental bliss by this Aladni Shakti. So the essence of this Aladni Shakti is bliss. Okay, so that is like Satchid Ananda. Sata is Sandhini, Sat. Okay, so Sat, the existence. Krishna is having these three aspects: eternally existing, full of knowledge and full of bliss. So Sandhini is eternally existing, and Samvit is full of knowledge, and Aladni is full of bliss. So now we will discuss particularly about Aladni Shakti. Aladnira sar prema, prema sar bhav, bhaver param kastha naam mahabhav. So the essence of the Aladni potency is love of God, Krishna Prem. This is the essence of Aladni Shakti, love of God. And the essence of love of God is bhava, emotion. The essence of Aladni Shakti is Krishna Prem, love of God, love of Krishna. And the essence of love of Krishna is bhava, emotion. And the ultimate bhavera param kastha naam mahabhav. The ultimate development of emotion is mahabhav. This is a very high level thing. The Mahabhav Swarup Shri Radha Thakurani Sarva Gun Khani Krishna Kanta Shromani. Shri Radha Thakurani is the embodiment of Mahabhav. So now you understand the ultimate essence is pure love of Krishna, and the essence of pure love of Krishna is bhava, emotion, and the ultimate development of that emotion is Mahabhav, and Radharani is the embodiment of that Mahabhav. Okay, Krishna Prema Bhavit Yan Chitendriya Kaya Krishna Nij Sakhi Radha Kridar Sahaya. Her mind, Radharani's mind, senses and body are steeped in love for Krishna, Mahabhava, full of love for Krishna. She is made of love for Krishna. She is Krishna's own energy, and she helps him in his Leela, in his pastimes. So in another place in Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 4.68, 69, 71, Srila Prabhupada is writing in the purport, Srimati Radharani is as fully spiritual as Krishna. She is as fully spiritual as Krishna. No one should consider her to be material. Srimati Radharani is definitely not like the conditioned soul who have material bodies, gross and subtle, covered by material senses. No, Radharani is not some material woman. She is transcendental. She is all spiritual, and both her body and her mind are of the same spiritual embodiment. Her body, her mind is made of spiritual embodiment, the pure love for Krishna. Because her body is spiritual, her senses are also spiritual. Thus her body, mind and senses fully shine in love of Krishna. She is the personified Hladni Shakti, the pleasure-giving energy of the Lord's internal potency. And therefore, she is the only source of enjoyment for Sri Krishna. Prabhupada is writing here, she is the only source of enjoyment for Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna cannot enjoy anything that is internally different from him. Sri Krishna cannot enjoy anything that is internally different from Krishna. Therefore, Radha and Sri Krishna are identical. Radharani is the pleasure-giving potency for Krishna, and Krishna cannot enjoy anything that is internally different from Krishna. And therefore, Radha and Sri Krishna are identical. The Sandhini portion of Sri Krishna's internal potency has manifested the all-attractive form of Sri Krishna. Sandhini, Samvit and Hladni. So, Samvit potency, Sandhini Shakti of Sri Krishna's internal potency has manifested the all-attractive form of Sri Krishna, and the same internal potency in his Hladni feature. So, internal potency in his Sandhini feature manifest the all attractive form of Sri Krishna, and same internal potency in his Hladni feature has presented Srimati Radharani, who is the attraction for the all attractive. Internal potency of Krishna having three aspects: Sandhini, Samvit, Hladni. So, Sandhini aspect of internal potency of Krishna manifested Krishna's all attractive form, and Hladni aspect of internal potency of Krishna manifested Srimati Radharani's form, which is attracting the all attractive form of Krishna. Krishna is attracted towards Srimati Radharani. So no one can match Srimati Radharani in the transcendental pastime of Sri Krishna. Nobody is equal to Srimati Radharani. No one can match Srimati Radharani in the transcendental pastimes of Sri Krishna. कृष्ण कांता गण देखी त्रिविध प्रकार, एक लक्ष्मी गण पुरे महिषी गण आर, विरजांगना रूप आर कांता गण सार, श्री राधिका हैते कांता गणेर विस्तार. The beloved consorts of Lord Krishna are of three kinds: the goddesses of fortune, Lakshmis, the queens, and the milkmaids of Braja. Three consorts, three kinds of consorts. So there are many consorts of Krishna, but all are categorized in three kinds. So one are the goddesses of fortune, the Lakshmis, and the second one are the queens, and the third one are the milkmaids of Braja, who are the foremost of all. The Braja Gopis, the milkmaid of Braja, the Gopis are foremost of all. And these all consorts comes from Srimati Radhika. Okay, this is the point. All the consorts of Sri Krishna comes from Srimati Radhika. Avatari Krishna aiche kare avatar, amshini Radha haite teen ganer vistar. Avatari Krishna aiche kare avatar. Avatari Krishna. Krishna is avatari. The fountain head of all the incarnation is Krishna. The fountain head of all the avatara is Krishna. The causes of all incarnation. So similar way, Sri Radha is the causes of all these concerts. So Krishna comes in any incarnation. If there is concert, so that concert comes from Srimati Radha. Okay. Govinda Anandini Radha, Govinda Mohini, Govinda Sarvasva, Sarvakanta Shiromani. Kanta means the concert of Krishna. So Sarvakanta Shiromani. Of all the kantas, of all the consorts, Srimati Radharani is a Shiromani. So Radha is the one who gives pleasure to Govinda. Govinda Anandini Radha, Govinda, Radharani gives pleasure to Govinda. And she is also the enchantress of Govinda. Govinda Mohini, she attracts Govinda. She enchants Govinda. Govinda Sarvasva, she is the be all and end of all Govinda. Sarvasva, for Govinda, Sarvasva is Srimati Radharani. She is the be all and end all of Govinda. Sarvasva, सब कुछ. For Govinda, Radharani क्या है? सब कुछ है. And the crest jewel of all his concerts, Sarvakanta Shiromani. This is Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is explaining in Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela 4.76, 77 and 82. So in Brihad Gautamiya Tantra it has been stated, Devi Krishna Mayi Prokta Radhika Par Devata Sarva Lakshmi Mayi Sarva Kanti Sammohini Para. The transcendental goddesses Srimati Radharani is the direct counterpart of Krishna, the Lord. She is the central figure for all the goddess of fortune. She possesses all the attractiveness to attract the all attractive. Radharani possesses that all attractiveness which attracts the all attractive. Krishna is the all attractive. Now Krishna is the all attractive and Krishna is attracted towards Srimati Radharani. So she must be having the all attractiveness of the all attractiveness to attract the all attractive. So she is the primeval internal potency of the Lord of the Krishna. Jagat Mohan Krishna Tanhar Mohini. Jagat Mohan Krishna. Krishna is attracting all Jagat, all the world. And Tanhar Mohini. And Radharani is attracting Krishna. Krishna is attracting all the world and Radharani is attracting Krishna. Ataev Samastera Para Thakurani. So Lord Krishna enchants the world. And Sri Radharani attracts, enchants even Krishna. Therefore, she is the supreme goddesses of all. Ataev Samaster Para Thakurani. She is the topmost Thakurani. Srimati Radharani ki jai. Radha Purna Sakhi. Radha Purna Shakti. Krishna Purna Shaktiman. Dui Vastu Bhedanai. Shastra Praman. Radha Purna Shakti. Srimati Radharani is the full power and Lord Krishna is the possessor of full power. Purna Shakti is Radha and Purna Shaktiman is Krishna. So the two are not different as evidenced by the revealed scriptures. Dui Vastu Bhedanai. There is no difference. What is the Praman? Shastra Praman. Scriptures are saying there is no difference between Radha and Krishna. Radha Krishna aiche sada ekai swarup leela ras aswadite dhare doi roop. In this way Radha and Krishna are one, yet they have taken two forms to enjoy the mellows of pastimes, leela rasa. Why they are one, but why they have taken two forms? to enjoy the leelas. राधिका हैन कृष्णेर प्रणय विकार, स्वरूप शक्ति आह्लादनी नाम यानहार. Radha Rani is the transformation of Krishna's love. Radhika hoyen Krishna pranaya vikar. Radha Rani, Srimati Radha Rani, Srimati Radhika is the transformation of Krishna's prema, love. She is Swarupa Shakti. She is Krishna's internal energy called Haladni Shakti. Haladni कराए कृष्ण आनंद आस्वादन, हलादीन द्वार करे भक्तेर पोषण. हलादनी कराए कृष्ण आनंद आस्वादन. हलादनी शक्ति राधा रानी, श्रीमती राधा रानी इज गिविंग प्लेजर. कृष्ण को कृष्ण आनंद आस्वादन. शी इज giving the taste of ananda to Krishna. The Aladni energy gives Krishna pleasure. She is the anand giving potency, pleasure giving potency of Krishna. She is giving pleasure to Krishna and Aladnira dwara kare bhaktera poshan. And also by Aladni Shakti, Krishna nourishes his devotees. Devotees need nourishment, so that also comes from Srimati Radharani. So that was the glories, or you can say the tattva, Sri Radha tattva. Okay, so we can pause here, and tomorrow, today we have done our setup almost. So tomorrow we will start by 8 a.m. So we will discuss tomorrow the second topic here, the greatness of Radharani's love for Krishna. And if time permits, we can also take the next topic, that Srimati Radharani's name in the Vedas, Upanishad and Puranas. Where are the name of Srimati Radharani mentioned? Okay, because some people say there is no name mentioned of Srimati Radharani. So we will see those shlokas. Okay, so thank you so much for joining. Hare Krishna. And same thing, whatever अभी जो कुछ भी अंग्रेजी में बताया गया है, सेम चीज़ शाम को हिंदी में बताया जाएगा, शाम को 7 बजे. ठीक है, 7:15 के टाइम हम लोग स्टार्ट करेंगे और सेम चीज़ हिंदी में डिस्कस करेंगे. तो आप दूसरे लोगों को बता सकते हैं और वो लोग जो है ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. हरे कृष्णा. थैंक यू सो मच. शिल प्रभुपाद की जय. श्रीमती राधा रानी की जय. श्री श्री राधा अष्टमी महामहोत्सव की जय. हरे कृष्णा. किसी को कोई प्रश्न है? इफ़ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चन यू कैन आस्क.